maybe get off, watch TV. But we're gonna still do this. Talk to Piper.
Well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
So,
You, including
sorry,
your
I
client
just watched
here
some
in
of my
that
other
analogy?
video and
So, you two are
my
finally
talking
letting
was
me
a
in
little
on this
low,
little
so I'm
case
sorry. I will
of
start to speak
What's the
a
story?
little bit louder for you guys. Should we do where to begin? We need help.
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that
So
they're
I
out
apologize
there.
once again
to
if
this day,
my voice is too
There's
quiet.
one thing nobody really
Leave in the
knows.
comments if
Where
it's
the Institute actually
not
is.
or is.
Or how to get in.
I will try to
Exactly.
speak louder.
But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access, in and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
Because he's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Guess we're
that's
gonna
a good
need piece of
idea.
Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Anything else you can tell me about the memory den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The memory den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going.
Let's
Don't
get
worry.
going.
We're gonna get your
Yeah,
boy
well,
back.
I don't know.
Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Hey, Piper.
You know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
That Brotherhood airship is hard to miss.
The Brotherhood of Steel doesn't do subtle. From what I've heard, they take whatever they want. Especially if it's high tech. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but they're... let's just say they have their own agenda.
I should get going.
All right.
Let's go, Nick. Let's get this stuff on the road, then. Rock and roll.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Ought to be Diamond City.
Yeah, right, they do. Oh, why don't I just fast travel? First grade. Just trying to figure out where. Very great. There was. Oh, Austria. Alright, well, we're gonna just keep on going, and rate a good neighbor, yeah, because we might as well. Might as well, right? Like I said, I'm sorry. Like the beginning of the stream, my voice was real quiet. I noticed it. So, like I said, I will be trying to put my voice in.
The lowest place in the Commonwealth.
And
Everything not nailed down.
the more we do, like I said, leave comments. Any other games you'd like to see me play, come and watch the stream. Probably do Skyrim. I'll probably restart it and redo it. Probably more when I get more subscribers. If you like my channel, subscribe, please, which would be awesome. If not,
Well,
alright.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's
Want to live in
downstairs.
memory? Maybe before the war, I don't know.
Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Damn right, we're going. Let's go, Nick. Oh, no doorway.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
Wait. H222.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest
Yeah, the
scientific
Institute.
secret of the
Come on.
Commonwealth. You need this.
Don't be like
And
that.
so do we.
Help us out.
I'll take a look, but no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's
Let's
what I
look
could
at
find.
what we got.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an
Yes,
older
go
generation
on.
synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever
I
you're
want to do
ready,
another
Mr.
live.
Valentine, just sit down.
When I
If I
figure
start
out
cackling like an old
live
grizzled
streams,
mercenary,
I
pull me
will.
out, okay?
Let's see here.
Definitely want to get the DLC for it, but for my
I need you
PlayStation,
to
I
keep
have
talking
already,
to
so
me, Mr.
might as well do
Valentine.
it here. I've just
Any
got
slight
3. I'll
change in
probably
your
do
cognitive
live streams
functions
about
could be
that.
Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I
Mad Max,
can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
possibly.
That's what I was
Just
afraid
because
of.
I want to platinum it.
The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use 2? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right,
Let's do it.
let's get started.
Sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
Oh, let's go work.
See you on the other side.
Damn right you will, sir. Stone and memory brain. So if you didn't hear me before, I'll be doing more live streams. Also be talking about more or less TV shows too. That won't be on YouTube Gaming.
Initiating brainwave migration between
I'm
the
all new to this,
transplant
so
and
I'm
the
still
host.
learning everything.
Mnemonic activity coming
Talking
from the
about
transplant.
TV shows,
It's degenerated,
movies.
but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be
If,
stable. Just hold on.
My main show I'm watching right now is Gotham. So if you haven't watched it yet, and you kind of like the Batman movies and that, watch Gotham. You
Can you
won't
hear
be
me?
disappointed. Just
Good.
watch it.
The
It'll be good.
simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Alright, doors.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have.
Remember,
Instead,
you are
I ended up
experiencing
running
these
away.
memories as Kellogg. This may
I told
prove
myself I wanted to
disorienting at
find
first.
somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Not now.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
There's no place
Try that
down
one.
there.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
Oh yeah.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
How could you be?
If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, Maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for one second.
He was a truck and he done the same thing. But wait. You would've.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact
But you
memory.
had to go work for an institute, right, guys? Right. How dare he be like that? Alright.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Damn right, we're walking down memory lane, everybody.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
They could do something like that for the next Fallout, tied into or like.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead.
Or I guess
Sometimes
New York
just
would be
roughed up, but
pretty dope.
dead was usually what
They've
they
done
wanted.
Las Vegas for
Sometimes they thought they could cheat me.
New Vegas.
That was usually only
through
when
with,
I first
when
arrived
when I
somewhere.
was told.
Didn't matter to me.
I think now
They just took it as part of the job.
graphics, and if they'd made
Little
Fallout
extra
4,
thrown in for
like,
free. I always got paid in the end.
for that city,
One
I think
way or
it would
another.
hit huge in my opinion, but
There was always a job for someone like me.
who knows?
Didn't matter
I
what it
know
was.
They have confirmed
Didn't matter
all
who I
5
was
guys,
supposed to kill.
so
I got pretty good at it.
that will be pretty badass in my
I
opinion.
don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Yeah,
Try this next one.
we seem to be getting closer. I remember the first time I did this, I was tripping.
Mr.
What
Kellogg,
the fuck?
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed.
Oh, yeah.
Turned into a permanent arrangement.
Well, like a
Suited
shit
me
show.
just fine.
We do.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
As you can see,
What do you want?
it's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic
Oh, I remember
stasis
this part.
suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to.
Kid killer.
Yeah. I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out,
another intact memory.
They won't be able to hide from him for
Whenever
long.
you're ready. Is that your son?
His whole setup in
appears to be a
Diamond
very
City was
recent
part of
memory.
some elaborate plan of the
Good
old
news, I
man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready. Exit memory. Exit the memory.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over.
Side
Anyway, I feel
effect.
fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
I do so. We're going to do this. So I think I'm gonna head to Lone City. Save. And we'll go from and stop there. Just 'cause it's getting time. That time. Whoever's listening to this, like I said,
Whoever this
wanna watch
Brotherhood of
more?
Steel is, I'm not buying that. Wait,
come join. I'll be doing the same time tomorrow. And I'll probably do more Fallout just because, like I said, guys, throw down a comment below. If you like the video, like it. It'd be awesome. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I think after I go to Virgil, so talk to him. Like, we get to him tomorrow, talk to him. I'm gonna grab a special little weapon that I've been saving to grab. Some of you might not know, some of you might, but you can get the alien blaster, yeah. I get that bad boy. I will be using that. Customize it. I'll only use the ammo until I get, like, till it's all gone. Just because let's see. Just because the ammo's so strong, and then I can only use fusion cells after, which drops the damage rate, but it's pretty badass so to run around Commonwealth shooting with an alien gun. I will tell you that much. On my last account, I did that. It just set like 3 good weapons. That's what I did. Sit there. Kill. 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 Alright, don't want to use all my weapons. For that, it's a lot. I'll just show you guys my I haven't really done much to the my vault. I really haven't spent time to do it because I'm not good at building vaults. I haven't been good at that stuff. So maybe we'll do like train style, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do like an alpha vault dweller, maybe we won't. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. So there's any big bad boys to fight around here when we get there. Level up or something. There's music. So there's what? What? Oh yeah. Gabe just give me his number so I can text him tomorrow. Dead. Deal with that. Alright now. I'll let the Commonwealth take him out. For now. Oh, Edge of the Glowing Sea, guys. Edge of the Glowing Sea. will try to be my goal is platform for whatever way I do it, I don't matter. Oh, another game I'll probably be doing is Dying Light. I have all the DLC for it and the following, so that will be fun. Stay tuned for that one, guys. Oh, look what we have. You see him, right? Yeah, we definitely see him. Right here. No match for us. No match for us. Take him out like a boss. We ain't taking shit. Oh, look at that. Boom! I tell you, like I said, since I've started using the actual, like, chems, makes the game so much more funner. You can just fucking go at her. Don't even start on me, boy. Switch my gun now, because really, there's no point. I hate shotguns. They're really cute. They're so small. And they just piss me off. Gasoline factory, why not? I don't know. I got this. Wait, shit. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? No, I want the whole thing. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't want to use that. We leveled up. Alright, we're here. And we're just gonna stop. Big cell, not even best tools on my cap to raise the soul mine. Maxed. That's what I wanted. I could do nerve age. See Commando. Oh, well, that might be good to have. I think I'm just gonna go with the big boy just because I'm always at max for it. Really, I'm gonna go with Commander Snake next. Just gonna save. That's why. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more. Darkness Waits. Hit subscribe if you like. Stay tuned. Come watch me play tomorrow.